Okay, so I just want to finish up where I left off, and it would help for me to turn my pen over. So this is what I had last, right before we took a break, and I put it in the calculator, and I got this answer, okay? So the final answer to that is 9.24. Now, the only thing left, and actually this may be the video that the majority of y'all want to watch because this is going to sum it up. Now, you've got this picture in front of you, so turn this off. If you felt like I've watched it, I get it, and turn it off and try it on your own. And if at any point you want to pause me, by all means, feel free to do so. Notice this row is all given to you. So the measure of angle C is 88. B is this across here. So this is your B. So that's 17. And C is across from here. And that's 34. Okay, so notice you are given a measure of angle C and a side C. So you're going to want to use C in all of your setups, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is going to write the sine of C, which is 88, over side C is 34. Now, if I want to find angle B, I will tell you the only other side or angle you are given is this side B. So I really want to go to sine of B over 17. So for those of you looking at this, maybe you were looking at it today and you were like, I have no idea which one I can even solve for. Well, you should always circle off the part that you have both pieces for, any opposites that you have. And then the only other thing that you have to work with is that this 17 is opposite this angle B. So that's where this piece comes from, all right? So I have sine of B equals this, all right? So then I'm going to cross multiply, and that gives me 17 times the sine of 88 equals 34 sine of B. All right, divide by 34 because we want sine of B by itself. All right, and that gives you sine of B equals 17 sine of 88 over 34. All right. Now at this point, you have your choice in how you want to solve this. I know that because I'm looking for an angle, I need sine inverse of this, of all of this stuff, because I'm going to have to do sine inverse here to solve. This is where you may want to pause the video if you haven't done so yet and say, wait a minute, let me make sure I can do this without watching her. So here's your calculator. I'm going to clear it because I have a whole bunch of stuff in there. I'm going to show you. I can just hit second sine. See how the -1 comes in there? Parentheses, n over d. Oh my gosh, the parentheses was already there. I have to delete. Sorry. Now, n over d. And I have 17 sine of 88, close the parentheses, all over 34. And if I want to close the parentheses, I can. If you don't, it will work. All right, enter. That is 29.979. Well, that, my friend, that is pretty much 30 degrees. I mean, 30, yeah, it is degrees. So B equals 30, and since it's an angle, I'm going to say the measure of angle B equals 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. Now, interestingly enough, once somebody figured out in class that this was 30 degrees, they could go, oh, wait a minute, I know this angle right here, I know this angle over here, so I can add them together, which is 118, and subtract from 180. Let me double check. That's 11 with an 8. Yes, 118. So subtracting from 180 leaves me 62 degrees. So you know that this angle right here is 62 degrees, just for subtracting it from 180. So you can fill this side in, or this angle in, excuse me, but I still don't know the side of A, and this is where the A is, and that's the piece I don't know. So what I would do, remember how I said this piece is what's given to you. Now, you can use the fact that you know angle B and its opposite, but I like using what I definitely know is true that I didn't have to figure out because I could make a mistake in my work. So not to use a mistake, I'm going to keep sine of 88 over 34 equals, now I'm going to go back to this A and I'm going to circle it. Let's go orange. So here's angle A and here's side A. So I want to say sine of 62 over side A. Okay? So I would cross multiply, giving you A sine of 88 equals 34 times sine of 62. Okay, there's the other parentheses. I'm looking for it. And then I'm going to divide, because I'm solving for A, I'm going to divide by sine of 88, sine of 88. That goes away. This is what I need to put in my calculator. All right, so calculator, N over D, sine. Whoops, let's get rid of sine. Let's delete. Let's go back to 34. Now sine of 62. When it does 34 sine of 62, it automatically makes it a multiplication fact, just so you know, over sine of 88. Close parentheses and enter. 30. This answer is 30. It's not degrees. It is a side length. So this is 30 miles. So this is 30. And what I want to quickly do, my smallest angle is 30. My smallest side is 17. My largest angle is 88. My largest side is 34. So it kept that, the smallest to largest angle went with the smallest to largest side. So that did work out the way it was supposed to. I'm done. And now I hope this helps you all. You can go back. This problem alone really does sum up everything we did today. So, hasta la vista.